Which part from April onward till you finally got the invite, which part of the process did you enjoy the most?
I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. I always enjoy speaking to people. So when I was doing my primary research, I enjoyed that part a lot because I got to know how different schools actually work. It's very difficult to understand a school from a website, very honestly, because while they look different, they are same at the core. They highlight their programs, they highlight their extracurriculars, they highlight their academics. It's almost the same when it is structured. So the first part that I enjoyed the most was talking to people and get the clarity of which schools actually do reflect well with me, and to also test your hypothesis that you mentioned that this is one school that you really gel well with, and I remember that very well, and I got an admit there. So yeah, that process, the primary research part of it, and the interview part of it. I really not I really don't like if I'm writing stuff and submitting it for someone to evaluate. I would rather tell them on my own because I can tell them through my gestures, my emotions, the ups and downs, and everything. It's difficult, and that's where a consultant comes in, but it's difficult to pen that out on a paper and then submit it for someone to read while words are powerful. But I think interviews and primary research is what I enjoyed the most, undoubtedly.
Fantastic.
Like I'm enjoying talking to you right now. So it stems from the same. Okay.
Yes, yes. Also, what part? I know you. So you've chipped away at everything. You did everything. What part sometimes felt like a drag, if I could call it that, or you didn't enjoy it that much? You told yourself you have to do it. Looking back, was there any part that you didn't enjoy as much?
I think preparing a CV is a hassle, if I can point that out, because if I am on the other side, I would just scan through it. But the amount of effort we usually put in obviously formatting it, obviously making it from 10 words to 8 words, adding those numbers, etc. I think that's a little dragging because we spend a lot of time, and I am personally not sure how much time do people on the other side of the table go through it, whether they look for the work or the brand, or they just read your essays for the impact and look your CVs for the brand. So I don't know how that happens. CV making is what I don't really also enjoy, though I keep on updating it frequently. But I think that felt a little dragging. Otherwise, the process forced me to self-reflect. So I really loved it. Eventually, if I hadn't gotten, and I'm being very honest, if I hadn't gotten into any school, I would have still enjoyed it because I got to know, or at least got refreshed about so many things that I would never had thought of earlier. So yeah.